woman was trapped by an invisible wall in the Alps for 3 whole years. The wall was invisible but tangible. She tried driving a car into it, but it had no effect. Outside the wall, there were 2 elderly people. They stood completely still as if they were dead, but even corpses eventually decay, yet they showed no signs of change. For 3 years, the woman roamed the entire Alps but couldn't find any way out. She climbed mountains, dug pits, and still found no solution. Meanwhile, other animals could move freely in and out, but she was trapped behind this invisible barrier. The wall had appeared out of nowhere. It all started when the woman was invited to the Alps for a vacation. She was accompanied by her colleagues and a dog. When they arrived at the cabin, her colleagues went out for a walk, but the woman decided to stay behind and rest. The dog stayed with her. The next day, the woman woke up and found that her colleagues hadn't returned all night. The surroundings were eerily quiet, and an overwhelming sense of unease rushed over her. In a panic, she urged the dog to lead the way down the mountain to find her colleagues. At an intersection, the dog suddenly let out a mournful cry. The woman hurried forward to check, but the dog stopped dead in its tracks, unwilling to go any further. It seemed like something terrifying was ahead. She called the dog, but it ran away in fear. She stood frozen for a moment, confused and unsure of what was happening. When she reached out, her hand met an invisible barrier. It felt like touching glass, smooth, flat, and completely invisible. She walked along the wall, realizing it was connected to the mountain without any gaps. Terrified, she lost all sense of control. She turned around and desperately searched for another way out. Finally, she found a small cabin in the woods. Inside, she saw an elderly couple, and she rushed forward, eager to ask them for help.